What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to have some girl chat. Luna! Yo, Luna's gonna be the star of this YouTube channel. Luna! Alright, you guys, so today we're gonna have a girl chat, and while we have some girl talk about breakups, we're getting into it today, guys. I really wanted to talk about how to get through a breakup, how to get over a breakup, and just kind of talk about my personal experiences. I myself am on a journey, and I really felt compelled to talk about this because I know I'm not the only person who's dealing with a breakup or a heartbreak, or I just really wanted to talk about it and share some really great positive ways to get through a breakup, how to deal with it. Emphasis on the breakups, on the plural, because guys, the reality is we're gonna go through many, and hopefully not too many before we find the right person. But the reality is that in life you're gonna go through a lot of different things when dealing with a relationship, and I just wanted to talk about how to deal with a breakup in the best way. So while I chat with you guys, I'm actually gonna just get ready and do my makeup, so let's get to it. Now, I really wanted to talk about good, positive, constructive ways to deal with a breakup. I feel like, I know it sounds kind of weird, like I wish that I had a video like what I'm about to share that I was able to watch when I was dealing with my personal situation, because honestly, you guys, really don't like my hair in my face. So I really wish that I had a video like this for me when I was going through what I was going through, because I feel like a lot of the times we don't really like to share when we are hurting. And we don't like, and I guess I could speak for myself, but a lot of the times I don't like people to see me sweat. I never like to talk about my personal situations or my personal problems. I just like to keep them bottled up inside. There's like very few people that I actually vent to. For the most part, I just like to deal with things myself. I think that in every situation, it's different. Every situation is different. And sometimes if you have the right people in your corner, I do think that it's important to talk about your feelings, because it's hard, you know, especially depending on the breakup itself. It can be so challenging, and I really had no guidance on how to get through this. I really had no one to talk to, no one to vent to, and it was just so freaking hard. I know this is not my complexion, like chill out. I mix so many different foundations to get the perfect complexion, so take a chill pill. Don't come at me, okay? I know, don't come at me. But yeah, you guys, I just really wanted to talk about the stages of a breakup, and that's exactly what there are. There are stages in a breakup, and the first stage is what I like to call the pruning process. Now, I just want to say that not every relationship ends on a bad note or in a hostile situation. Sometimes there's more emotion than there is frustration or anger. And sometimes it's just amicably. It's just like, hey, like, we're not on the same page, sayonara. And there are people that are like friends with their exes and stuff like that. And personally, that ain't for me. The first step in a breakup, the pruning process. And you know the agricultural term when you're preparing the crops for the winter time and you're pruning, you know, you're going in through the soil, you're stripping the crops. I feel like when you're in a breakup, you have to go through this pruning process. And it's kind of like a little emotional warfare, because you have so many different emotions and you're trying to grasp and process what has just transpired, and you're trying to figure out who you are, right? Because when we get into a relationship, sometimes we lose ourselves. Sometimes we're so caught up in trying to make things work, or sometimes we're just so caught up in what we are used to, because we're so used to being with this person, especially if you've been together for such a long time, or if you've lived together. Like, that is just so hard to go through, and then you have to like now live life without this person, and you have to kind of try to find yourself again. I feel like the pruning process is so important for you to go through that self-discovery stage. Like, how do I make myself happy again? How do I, guys, just disclaimer, I'm a firm believer in you should be able to make yourself happy in a relationship on your own. Like, you should not rely on your partner to make you happy, to bring you that happiness. You know, you should do the things that truly bring you joy. You should go after the things that you want to do in life. And you should be able to make yourself happy, and your partner should just be able to compliment you, and you guys make each other happy, and it should be vice versa, right? In this pruning process, you have to try to find yourself again. So during the pruning process, I really felt like I just needed to keep a really important, consistent, positive routine. So I was working out. I was eating extremely healthy, because we know that when we work out, guys, the reality is that working out releases endorphins, and endorphins make us happy. And guys, we need to be happy right now. We're hurting. So I just said to myself, you know what, even if I have no strength to get up, or I'm so sick emotionally and I just can't do it, I'm going to force myself to get up. I'm gonna just do everything that I need to, and I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go for this walk. And something that really kept me going was my dog, because Bloomy is my world, and I kid you not, I would have fallen apart, and I probably wouldn't have cared where I ended up had it not been for me to take care of my baby boy. So I owe him so much, and I think about this all the time. Like, I really wouldn't have, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have cared. I was in such a bad place that I was hurting so bad, and I really did not see the light at the end of that tunnel, you guys. I was broken. I was so broken, and having a consistent routine every day just kept me going. I would wake up, I would make a really good breakfast, and eating healthier just makes you feel healthier, it makes you feel great. So then I would work out, and working out and eating healthy are the two most important things, because now you physically look and feel great. So it kind of like boosts your confidence and makes you feel like, okay, like I see the transformation, I see me changing, I see the growth in me, and like maybe this is possible. And maybe, I know that in the moment you feel like what is life, especially if you had plans to have a family with this person, marry this person, and start a life and build a life. So it's like you never thought anything else, and it's unfortunate, but the reality is what it is. So the pruning process is definitely coming to terms with what has transpired, and you know, what is going to happen next. It's like accepting what is and creating a plan so that you can work through those emotions, you can work through those traumas and that pain, and you can get to the next step, which is what I like to call the comeback. So now I want to get into what I like to call the comeback stage. And after you deal with all the pain and the crying and the hurting and the emotional aspect of things, and you've come to terms with what is, and you've accepted what it is, and you know, I gotta say, you guys, never go into, just like we don't go into a relationship like, man, when this fails, you know, and I hope no one's going into a relationship expecting it to fail, because it is going to fail. But just as much as we don't go into a relationship expecting it to fail, I don't think that when it does, when you break up, if there's a chance that things can be worked out, I don't think that you should break up with the hopes of getting back with that person, because that could be really detrimental to your healing process, because you're gonna always think, what if, what if, what if, and you're not gonna allow yourself to really heal and to get better, because you're constantly thinking about the past, you're thinking about what could happen, and it's like, no, think about what's happening right now. If it's meant to be, it'll be. And just remind yourself, only you know what is good for you. You know, there are different types of relationships, and I think it's important for you to figure out whether you're fighting for a healthy relationship or not. You know, are you being verbally abused, physically abused? Is there domestic violence? Is there infidelities going on? You know, there's certain things that you can deal with and you can fight for. There's things in a relationship that are hard, that are challenging, or you know, certain things that you're dealing with that are like normal things, and then there are things that are just toxic and unhealthy, and it's just not good for either one of you. I think at that point you should really identify like, this is not going to happen and I'm just worth more and I deserve more. But if it's something that could be worked out, great. Take the time that you need. Both work on yourselves individually, and if you are truly meant to be, then let it happen organically. But don't break up with hopes of getting back together, because you know what? Disappointment is a bit. Now, getting into the comeback stage. This is the stage where you have accepted, you have gone through all the emotions, you have pretty much taken this time to be the best version of yourself, and now you're at the comeback stage. And I like to call it a comeback because this is the comeback for you. This is not trying to get back at anyone. This is not being a spiteful person. This is just that time where you are completely at your best, you are shining, you are feeling great, you're working towards something that you really want in this world. You have accepted what is. You have decided that you are enough and that you're worth it, and you're worth so much more, and you're going to continue to be the best version of yourself. You're gonna love yourself. You are at your best mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. Like, that's the comeback. Right now, I am at that stage. I'm nowhere where I want to be in my life, but I feel so good emotionally. I have gone through the pruning stage. I've been broken, I've been hurt, I've blamed myself, I felt not enough, and now I don't feel that at all. I know the woman that I am, I know the woman that I've been, and I know what I deserve. I'm not perfect, I am imperfect, I make mistakes, and I'm continuing to grow, but I will be the best version of myself that I can ever be. I do it because I know what I deserve, and I'm gonna fight for that life that I know that I'm meant to have. For me, it feels so good to be in this stage right now of like, just truly understanding that you don't deserve to be hurt. Do what makes you happy and fight for the life that you know you deserve. The comeback is really just going after what you love, being the best person that you could be individually. You're past the stage of hurting, and this is like the best stage of the breakup that you can possibly be in, you guys. It is so good. When you're at this comeback stage, just know it's okay. Life doesn't always work out the way that we want it to. Life is full of surprises. We can't plan our life. And sometimes we have a set plan and we want things to work out a certain way. And then God comes down and says, you thought, but I said no. So we just have to go with the motion. Just accept that God has a better plan for us, and what's meant for us is going to be for us. All right, you guys, so for the sake of time, I decided to do my eyeliner and my mascara. And while I finish up, just a couple of little final touches, I'm going to just kind of wrap up today's video. So we've gone through the phases of breakups. Now, I'm not a professional in this field. This is just my personal advice from my personal experiences. What I pretty much broke it down to was 2 phases, and the first phase being the pruning stage of acceptance and going through the emotional stage of things, and then coming to the comeback. And the comeback is embracing who you are, being the best version of yourself that you can be, allowing the right things and the right person to come around when the time is right. And you know what? Let things be according to how they are meant to be. If you guys are meant to be together, I'm a firm believer in soulmates. I'm a firm believer in genuine, real love. I'm a hopeless romantic, you guys, so trust me, I'm not going to lose my faith in the right person or in love. So I am so happy with who I'm becoming. I'm all for it. I want to continue to be that person. So my makeup is done. I'm not going to do my hair on camera. For the sake of this video, I'm going to do my hair off camera. I love this Fenty Beauty lip gloss. It is so pretty. This is the, guys, forgive the blowers outside. They are cleaning. So unfortunately, we have to hear some blowing. This is the Cookie Jar Fenty Beauty. It is so pretty, you guys. And I love that although it looks dark, after some time it truly just rubs in and it doesn't even like, it looks like a nice little tint of I don't know, like brown. It's like super cute. It's like arch brown. I don't know. I'm feeling it. Before I wrap up today's video, I wanted to show you a product that I'm completely obsessing over. If you follow me on Instagram, then you've already heard about it, but this is Flow Vitamins. You guys, I am obsessed. If you don't know me, my nickname is Cramps. Legit, everyone that knows me knows that I suffer from my periods. If this is TMI, then close your ears, but hello. I suffer. I'm talking about the worst cramps of life. My grandma, my great grandma, my aunts, like they've all suffered from really bad menstruals, and hello, I got it the worst. Like I get the worst headaches, I throw up, like I can't even walk. I feel like there's an alien just like stabbing my uterus. For those of you who do know me, like my friends from military school who have lived with me, they know, and the people that are really close to me know that I've always suffered from menstrual cramps. So you guys, I am so happy to have found a really good vitamin that actually works for me. Look at the packaging. So it comes in this little cute package, and it says adding flavor to women's wellness. And it comes in this little bubble package, and this is what comes inside. You guys, I'm so obsessed with these. This has been like my go-to for the past couple of months, and I gotta say I've seen such a huge transformation in my body, in my hormonal symptoms, in my acne. I've never been one to break out a lot, but when I do break out, oh, I break out. So this is what came in the package. So this little bubble wrap. It also came with a really cute Start Your Flow Journey guide. So it's like really just a really cute little guide for you, just a cute little guide. Gotta tell you that they taste amazing. They are so delicious. This is the Flow Vitamins, and these are perfect for your menstrual. So adults would take 2 gummies per day. This tastes amazing. They are vegan, non-GMO, they're gluten-free and cruelty-free, which we all love, because nowadays I feel like everything is becoming vegan, and I'm so excited because it's a lot easier for me to find like really good, healthy, great products that are so good for you but also taste amazing. So these Flow PMS gummy vitamins are so helpful for like bloating, your acne, your cramps, mood swings. It really does make a big difference, and I've noticed that my periods are actually like bearable. Like I'm not crying. I didn't throw up these past couple of months, which is honestly so surprising because I suffer drastically. So these are Flow Vitamins. I recommend that you guys go check them out, and I'm actually gonna take 2 right now because I haven't. Look how pretty they are. These little rings, and they're my favorite color. It's purple. You guys, this is like the best. Look how cute. So for adults, you would take 2 gummies daily. Oh my god, delicious, no cap, so good. This is the Flow Biotics, and this is super awesome. I love these. They're probiotic soft chewies, and you guys, they're so good. This is a premium source of probiotics. It helps relieve like occasional constipation. I know women, as we PMS, sometimes that's like an issue. This is TMI, but ladies, we know what's up. So it helps support your digestive health system. So these soft probiotic chewies are so awesome, and they actually look like Starburst. Let me show you. I love this little pouch. Look how freaking cute. Look at these. They're so cute. They look like little Starbursts, and they're so big. I only need 1 of these per day, and it's so cute. Look at it. And I haven't had mine today, so I thought I'd do this on camera. Look at these little soft chewies. Now these are the Flow Biotic Probiotic Soft Chewies. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, these are delicious. These are so good. Oh my goodness. If you have not tried them, click in the link in the description down below. Use my code Tiffany_10 for your 10% off your first purchase if you deal with any kind of PMS symptoms. This is the best. And if you guys want to pick up your vitamins, make sure that you click the link in the description down below and use my code Tiffany_10 for 10% off your first purchase. So that is all for today's video. Thank you for spending time with me and having some girl chat about some pretty interesting and deep topics like breakups. I hope that this was an inspirational video for you guys. I hope that I was able to be a little bit vulnerable with you and to talk about topics that we really don't like to discuss, like a heartbreak. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Speaking from someone who is going through it, who has been through the pruning stage, and now I'm in the comeback stage and I feel so good, mentally good, emotionally good. I just feel so proud of myself that I decided to take my pain and do something so good for me, because now I am ready to conquer the world. I feel so good and I'm doing all the things that I love. I'm being true to who I am, and no one can take you away from you. So I hope that this was inspirational for you guys. I hope that you can take this and share this with someone that you know. Remember, do not hold back your feelings, you guys. It's okay to ask for help to someone that is able to give you good guidance, or even look for a therapist. There's nothing wrong with going to therapy. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. So please make sure that you yourself are good first before you can take on anything else. But that is all, you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for your endless support. I love creating content that I'm passionate about, topics that I really enjoy discussing. So it's not easy for me to be vulnerable because I'm very private, even though I'm on YouTube sharing my life. But I am pretty private, and I open up to those that I want to open up to. But I'm so happy to be able to share things with you guys and to use this platform to my ability to just be open and free and just be vulnerable. Thank you so much for your endless support. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. So I will see you guys in the next video.